Welcome to 5 Insightful Minutes. Today, we are sitting down with Eric Martell, founder of Pear Commerce, to discuss retail commerce enablement. Eric, let's start with this. Explain for the audience what retail commerce enablement is and how Pear Commerce fits into it.
So my co-founder, Alex, and I have been building companies now for 13 years. And all of our previous companies were e-commerce companies that went direct to consumer. We both ran ads for ourselves, and then we would actually sell products to real shoppers. And what we realized and found to be a great opportunity was that the largest companies that make stuff that you buy in your local grocery store don't in fact sell direct to consumer, and therefore their marketing options are limited. And the two limitations that we found were that it's really hard for a brand or a CPG to know exactly where their product's in stock. And then it's almost impossible for them to know whether or not their digital ads are actually resulting in direct sales of people clicking on those ads and then subsequently buying the product. So we set out to build a product that basically brought retail e-commerce into, just the general e-commerce set of tools. And how does that actually work? Well, our products will give a shopper a list of all retailers in their area out of 3,000 retailers that have the product in stock right now. And then when a shopper chooses to buy at a retailer, we're able to confirm with 30 of the top retailers in the United States, yes, this person not only clicked and selected a retailer, but then they went ahead and purchased the product on the retailer's app or website. So we're providing these two critical pieces that were missing when it came to brands trying to run effective e-commerce while actually selling through retail. And we think that we're really, closing the gap between direct-to-consumer companies and companies that sell their products at local retailers.
Well, Eric, that's Pear Commerce, the platform now, but you're building and expanding upon this. You now have a product out called Pear Commerce Connect. Explain for the audience exactly what that is.
Sure thing. So our traditional products have been more on the brand's websites. You can see, where the product's in stock at over 150,000 store locations nationwide. But we always have been thinking, okay, how can we help our customers win bigger when it comes to their digital media spend and their internet advertising? And the big, kind of issue that we identified was that the status quo in the industry right now is that a brand will run an ad, and when somebody clicks on it, it'll take them off to their own website, maybe to the store finder page, and now a person has to see, oh, here are the stores in my neighborhood, and maybe I'll click off to a retailer and decide to buy the item online. But the drop off there is tremendous. Of everybody who clicks on an ad, maybe only 1 in 100 or 1 in 200 people will actually end up at a retailer's website. So what we're doing is bringing that where to buy into the ad itself. If you imagine seeing an ad now on any of the major social networks or display networks, you might see an ad that advertises a product and then says, this product is available at this retailer, and this retailer nearby you. And when you click on one of those retailers, it takes you directly to the retailer's website. It adds the item right to your shopping cart. Now, the reason why this is so powerful is that if the brand is running an objective of actually selling as much of their product as possible, instead of sending 1 in 100, 1 in 200 people to retailers, it's everybody who clicks on the ad ends up at a retailer. So if you were formerly paying $2 a click and only 1 in 100 people were going to a retailer, you were paying upwards of $200 to get a person to just get to Target.com. Now every person who clicks on your ad is going to be taken to a local retailer with your item in stock, the items added to the shopping cart. We've basically cut down the cost of driving people towards commerce by a factor of 100.
Wow, yeah, and it takes them right to the cart too. That's pretty crazy.
Right.
So how else does it change the way brands should approach marketing?
So we've always been big proponents of meet the shopper where they're at. The lines between shopper, trade, brand marketing, they're already blurring with retail media. And we view this as, kind of like another move in that direction. If your shopper wants to learn more, run an ad that has a call to action that you can choose to send somebody to your brand website to learn more. But then if the shopper is actually ready to buy the product or at least put that product on their grocery list, why deprive them of the option to choose their favorite retailer and get that item right into the shopping cart with one click? That's what we're all about. And we think that by shortening the path to purchase, we're going to just fundamentally make digital marketing far more effective for the brands that use this tool.
Well, and Eric, how is this going to change the marketing landscape as a whole? Because this is a whole new type of consumer interaction with the ads that you're talking about.
Yeah, we're hoping to make a big splash. What can I say? I mean, we think, if you, look on Facebook and you're scrolling your timeline, probably most of the ads that you're getting are more for companies that sell directly to you. And that's no small surprise. Those are the companies that could run the most effective marketing. But if we open up this opportunity for the largest consumer packaged goods companies that sell through retail, we think that we're really leveling the playing field. So I think for you as a shopper and for, the marketing industry in general, what you're going to find is that CPG companies all of a sudden have 100 times the bang for their buck, and that's going to fundamentally transform the media mix of marketing in the direction of, again, the companies that actually make the most stuff in the world, like the likes of Procter and Gamble and Nestle.
Right. Gives them a way to go direct without actually going direct. Very, very cool.
You nailed it.
Where can people find out more?
You can check us out on pearcommerce.com or look me up. I'm on LinkedIn. It's Eric with a C, E-R-I-C, Martell, M-A-R-T-E-L-L. Or you can email me, which is just Eric, E-R-I-C, @pearcommerce.com.